We're heading to Greenland, a vast, barren, almost uninhabited country. Its brutal and constantly changing weather makes life extremely challenging.
To really understand the Arctic and to understand how these people live, I think you really need to test yourself.
There's a lot of things to worry about here. There's a lot of things to be prepared for. But that's what we're here for, to learn and to experience. Every step of this world trip has taken us further away from home, to places we never expected to see.
2 years ago, I would never have understood how much this journey would change me.
This is why we travel. This is the reason that we're out here. We've decided to visit the northeastern part of Greenland, one of the most remote inhabited places in the Western world. In order to get there, we've got to fly through Iceland to Constable Point, take a helicopter from there to Itukaturmat, and that's where our real adventure is going to start.
We always say we're in the middle of nowhere. Can I at least say it one last time? We're officially in the middle of nowhere again.
It's going to be a very different adventure here, and arguably more challenging mentally for us than it will physically. I'm not going to say I'm nervous, but I'm reluctant. I don't know what to expect here.
These group of puppies here will probably eventually work together and one day pull a sled. And people that live here, it gives them a means of transportation and to go out hunting and stuff like that. So these dogs are very, very valuable. It's me. We're dancing. They smell like seals. Well, you do, you do. Oh, shit. You're in trouble for that.
We're watching the sun go down. It's about 20 to 5. It's only going to get worse 3.5 weeks, and that sun will set for good. The people in the very northern tip of Greenland have already lost it.
But every once in a while you can hear like weird noises and stuff, and I'm always kind of looking over my back at these wandering polar bears that could do some serious damage. And as you can tell, we got no guns on us.
This eerie calm to the weather has me a bit worried. Can't be sunny with no wind for very long. It's a pretty delicate balance here, and you can't rely on the outside world. And that's why this is still a hunter society, because you have to go out there and get your own meat. Seal hunting always is a bit of a delicate subject. They're going after harp seals, Greenland seals, and they're doing it, I think, in the most humane way possible. We're gonna go out with Scoresby and get on his boat. We've got maybe one of the last chances at getting some seal by boat, is that right? Mm-hmm. How much longer until the ice freezes right over? Pretty soon, maybe?
Yeah.
What kind of seal are you going for?
All of them.
We are just pushing right through the ice right now. You can hear it.
You want us to get out and push?
Go.
pulled up onto a pretty sizable ice floe. Scoresby, you figure this is maybe a good spot?
Maybe.
Maybe? Never know?
No.
I have a base layer, then I have a wool sweater, a primo loft layer, then a down layer, then a soft shell, and then this suit. That's just my chest. And it's still kind of cold.
Like any kind of hunting, it's a hurry up and wait. You want to get out there as soon as you can, and then once you're there, it's just a matter of waiting, a matter of patience. Gotta keep a keen eye, keep your awareness up, and wait for the opportunity. Scoresby's been hunting since he was very young, and so obviously it's a natural process to start to hand that off onto his son.
Hvornår skal vi gå? Ikke op, jeg rører, hvis de runder. Come on, we need seal.
Yeah. Scoresby, how many would you like to get today?
1,000.
We'll have to start quickly then. We'll have to get at it quickly.
We really need to get something right away or it's it for the day. And it might be it for good because the water is starting to freeze over. There's one right there.
It's taken the better part of the day, but he got himself one.
Big.
It's big.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no need to kill any more if you catch a big one, right? Right there, right there.
I didn't see anything.
I gotta stop spotting them.
So just like that, 2 in a row. Very quick.
Yeah.
When you've got 16, 17 dogs, it's not just a matter of feeding a couple of pets. These dogs are a lifeline.
It's pretty gruesome, it's pretty hard to watch. You have to really detach yourself from it being a personal thing and realize that's just the way it is out here.
One seal's cut up. This is all meat for the dogs. That's a lot of meat.
That last seal, I saw him but didn't say anything, and then he spotted him anyway. It was just like, eee. So that's 3 seals.
Good day.
A very good day.
Yeah. I'm happy. I don't want to stay all night here.
There's something about being here that makes you understand why they do it. Some hunting I feel is wasteful, but in this case, the dogs aren't picky. They will eat every last scrap of that animal, and so it's successful. And it's been part of the culture here for a long, long time.
Mom. Mom.
That one seal fed 19 dogs.
How often do you have to feed them like this?
Every day.
Every day they need this much? Wow. I'm happy that you had some luck today.
I'm happy too.
Okay. Because of the extreme climate here and the severity of what can happen in that climate, our goal is to learn some basic Arctic survival skills from the people here so that we can apply that for our trek out to the abandoned outpost of Cape Hope.
Hello.
Gary.
Hey, Gary.
Hi.
Scott.
How do you do, Scott?
How are you?
Justin.
Me.
Nice to meet you.
Good, come on in. I'll tell you now, you see a lot of these dogs that are on the wall?
Yeah.
These dogs are dead. I was 400 miles into a journey and I was on some ice and everything gave way. So there was 12 dogs, there was me, and I was a long way from anywhere. My dogs were dying and they were coming back towards me. I took my mitts off because I wanted to save my dogs, and I just couldn't do it. I had to make a decision to get out of that water. My 2 fingers were frozen solid. Do you know what? It sounded like all my fingers turned black. I never knew what the future was going to hold, whether I was going to keep my fingers, and not only that, but I'd lost my dogs. Life goes on, you know, and you have to keep going. Life is just like that. It's not about being macho or bravado. It's just because to me this is like nirvana being here. You can see on the map where we are and about how far south it is to the next community, over 500 miles. You know, that's why I want to teach you some good things. It's about preparation, and it's about getting yourself to a level where you can really enjoy things that are around you.
We came out this morning and the ice that had started yesterday that we were blasting through, it's probably well more than 3 inches now, and it's too much of a risk to go out on. That ice will be in for the rest of the winter. We just come into the main store and Gary's helping us through what he believes we're going to need for our few days out in the wild. He's done this a million times, so he's probably got a lot of good suggestions for us of what kind of foods to bring.
I'm going to put 4 in there for that.
Beef and chicken?
Duck flavour here. I've got the seal flavour somewhere.
These are the fresh bananas, but they're also almost 50 krone, nearly $10.
Well, at least the lettuce looks fresh.
Got a sweet tooth. My record's 16 bars of chocolate in 1 hit, so you want to try and beat that one. Because I hadn't eaten for quite a while, apart from dog food. Because I was on the end of a trip when I was resorting to eating dog food.
What's it taste like?
Do you want to try some?
No.
Oh, I think you should.
I think today is probably one of the most crucial days for us, because the biggest concern that we have is if we come across a bear. That's why we have the gun. And right now we're gonna take these guns and learn how to shoot them properly. Everywhere I've been, a gun is optional. Here, it's necessary. People walk around in town with shotguns in case a bear or something comes up to them. They're prepared.
Guns at home are weapons. Guns here are tools.
That's good.
We've got the rundown now about how to load and unload the rifle safely, so Gary's gonna move on now.
Okay, let's say here we have a situation. You have a bear. I would go down, you'll take aim, and you'll fire.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was all 5 hits?
Yeah.
Great.
Good enough.
There you go.
Set the bar pretty high for me.
You know there's no round in the breech there?
Can I have my pack on and everything, like how I would normally do it?
Mm-hmm.
If we were walking, and then all of a sudden the bear came up.
Yeah.
That's loaded. So put that in the chamber as I
just
come all
throw
the way
things
back.
down. Keep your finger away from that trigger. Keep it away from that trigger. See, you're dead now again. Just hold on. You're getting in a bit of a pickle here. I'm going to tell you outright. You know, if it is a situation, and Scott was with me, I would want Scott taking a shot. He's calm, okay?
Yeah.
And you can be exactly the same.
But what I'm trying to put
hold on,
myself
just
into
watch
is
him. He's calm and he's taking his time.
I'm just trying to
You're finding things out about yourself. And It's difficult. You know, the cold it's unforgiving.
Gary's been an absolute wealth of information.
What we're learning with Gary is survival. How to survive the cold, hunger, frostbite.
He's been incredibly patient. Gary's a born leader.
It's really blowing hard. It's going to take you away from you. We're all going to die.
Today is the day. I think the key thing here is to remember as much as we've been taught from Gary. Oh yeah, that should be easy to take.
This pack, it's ridiculously heavy, but I'm not sure what we're gonna need, so I'm just bringing it all.
We're getting a lift from here in town and into Gudurmit to at least as far as the roads will take us. And from there, obviously, it's all on foot. We know it's gonna be at least 16K or more, and there's a lot of weight to carry. Light is thin, so we're just gonna have to make miles today and hopefully get to the end goal, which is Cape Hope.
Is there room back here for me?
Like 2 peas of pie!
We're out there for the adventure and to see how far we can kind of push ourselves.
We've got each other's backs, and we always have, but it's really gonna be put to the test now. Just about everything here can be deadly. End of the road, I guess. Thank you.
Welcome.
See you in a couple of days, huh?
Yeah. Thank you.
Take care. Sound of those vehicles is already disappearing quickly, and it's an eerie silence. Just for 2 seconds, just don't say a word. Yeah, it's quiet. Just out over the top of this ridge, this little fox came down. He just worked his way almost directly to us. Maybe he's just confused to see people out here.
If that's all the animal encounters we have, I'm pretty happy with that because I definitely don't need a big giant polar bear coming my way.
That's true. I mean, any other animal aside from that kind of animal encounter is going to be a potentially dangerous one. Maybe we head down and across to see how shitty things are straight.
Our best bet is take the ridge.
To the highland?
To the highland. Highlander!
Just trying to maintain a balance of not sweating and not getting too cold.
Okay, drum roll, please. How kind of drum roll is that?
I don't know.
All right, I think where we're at is probably somewhere right in here because you can see a couple of these little tributaries of the river that we've already crossed. I think the end of that point is probably right around here, and then it's a short little hop, skip, and a jump to Cape Hope. Right there. We can see Cape Hope. Come on. Doesn't want to seem to get any closer.
Getting close to this town. The thing is, because this is an abandoned town, there's usually polar bears that could be living in here. This is kind of freaky.
It hasn't been an uncommon thing to find a polar bear making a den out of an abandoned hut.
We're gonna throw our packs here right now and just kind of leave this as a bit of our base camp until we find our home for the night. Start slowing down, calming down a little bit. Don't want to be freaking out or calm down. I hate this shit. Here, just don't get too close to me though. I'm gonna go upstairs. It's freaky going upstairs. How's that look on your end? Is this tent even fit in here?
Just barely. Just barely.
We need a bigger house. My hot chocolate is just hot slush. Pretty much sums up how cold it is out here.
Time for dinner. We've got a couple of pots of ice, which will soon be hot water. I've got a nice little packet of beef flavored soup. Hopefully these cookers will add a little bit of heat to the place.
My mom gave me this. It's actually a water bottle.
Very nice.
She's be so happy I'm using this. I told you that was gonna come in handy. I know, Mom, I know. Thank you, Mom.
Been blown out.
I have a hole in the ground mat.
Oh, really?
So the whole night I was just sleeping on the floor. Did I wake you up? That's tossing during all night.
I only got woken up by your snoring.
Here it comes. It's the only way to keep warm, really, is just to dance.
The wind doesn't seem to be letting up, but we still got to get more ice to make water so we can eat tonight.
Well, there's another house in here. We're gonna check it out, see if it's better than what we have.
It's a pretty small place. The only benefit to that is it's a smaller place to have to heat up. Might keep this one in mind for a move.
Yeah. I say we explore a little bit more and see what else is around here. I'm gonna take this carpet with us. Just another layer of insulation.
Funny, people talk about this place being spooky and haunted. I can't imagine any spirits wanting to stay here. This place literally looks like somebody just up and ran out of here. That makes it a bit spooky. Feels kind of wrong. Feels like I'm still just peering into someone's life, you know? It kind of feels like somebody still lives here.
Always scouting for bears. Every once in a while I gotta stop and look around, make sure nothing is out here.
This is the church, or was the church, of the town of Cape Hope.
Some sort of hair all over the church floor. Altar's just covered in all this hair. Pretty creepy.
Let's get out of here. I don't know what would happen if, you know, all of a sudden 6 or 7 day storm came ripping through here where the helicopter couldn't get in and nobody could get out here. The thing is this isn't a game. I mean, that's a real possibility here, let alone polar bears charging muskox, whatever else.
You know, everything is just so dead. This whole place is dead. Maybe there's a reason why this town didn't survive. Maybe there's a reason why people left this place.
It's kind of sad to see. These people who grew up here, lived a life here, died here. The family members will never forget them, but it's a pretty forgotten place in every other aspect. If there's a spirit left here, I hope that they're on our side tomorrow because we're gonna need it. Night number 2, another pack of noodles.
That hot water bottle that my mom gave me, that thing made worlds of difference. I was really glad I had that. Thanks, Mom.
I hope I sleep better. Everything is gonna count.
Oh yeah, already a big difference. I don't know. I honestly think if we had to spend one more night here, I don't think we're prepared for it. Andrew, tell me a story.
Can't think of one.
Just tell us what you think's to happen tonight.
I think we're all gonna freeze, like last night.
That's kind of a scary story, but not really. I remember hearing the same story, and it was one of the guys, the most intelligent guy of the group. He went and got some carpet, and he put it down, so he's sleeping on it. So he should be okay. Good night.
The house is shaking because the wind is so strong right now. It's blowing the snow completely horizontal. It's gonna make tomorrow's trek pretty treacherous, I'm sure of that. If we can even leave at all, we won't if it looks like this.
It's not looking good. It's really bad out there.
Even this fox is getting blown around. Even he looks disoriented. He's trying to seek shelter, I think, under the cabin. He's just blowing around like, now what? Which is probably what we're gonna look like if we head out in this right now. I think we're just gonna have to stay here for the night.
If we stay here one more night, I say we move down to that blue building. There's no point packing and trying to heat this whole place. Happy Halloween, because today's Halloween.
Happy
Happy Halloween! The weather starts beating you down. I can tolerate this, but I can't live this. It's a big difference. I don't want to stay here. I really don't. I'd rather.
You wanna go?
Well, it's now because we've already made a decision as a team that we're gonna stay, and I really don't want to stay. I wanted to push on, but
Maybe Gary's behind it. Maybe Gary's like, let's see their decision-making skills. Let's see if they work as a team. Will there be drama? Will they fight? Or will they focus, calm down, entertain each other, keep spirits high? That's what Gary would want.
I think this is one Halloween we won't forget.
This is gonna be a better home though, I'll tell you that much. We'll see.
Come tomorrow. No, we better be packed and ready to get the hell out of here because I don't want to stick around anymore.
Welcome to Base Camp 2. I'm glad I'm in here and not out there. But I'm also disappointed that we're not back in Adukadormit.
You want to see the rest of the place? Well, you're looking at it. But that's the best thing is, look how small it is. All you gotta do is worry about heating one room.
It's cold. You rolling?
Mm-hmm.
Before I left, Gary gave me something to give to you guys. Open it up.
Dog food! He gave us dog food?
If it ever gets down to it, we're not there yet. Are we there yet?
I'll eat it. Put it out. Let's go.
You want it?
I'll eat it.
Really? I think there's a note.
There's a note. Uh-oh. Sorry, Gary.
Sorry, Gary.
Trick or treat.
You want some?
Yeah.
What's it taste like?
Dog food.
I want any more.
Last chance.
No.
Gary's probably trying to at least send a message to say, look, things can always get worse.
Yeah. I have no idea how people can live in an environment like this and still do things like just go hunting or do other activities because all I'm doing is fighting to stay warm.
Day 3, soup and noodles. A familiar scene, but we got a roof over our heads. Look at the steam. That means warmth, my friends, but it also means dampness, which isn't good.
That's hot.
You're gonna wipe all the candles off, set this place on fire. Get them out of here.
Happy Halloween. scariest way to die? Mine is choking on dog food.
This seawater has made us crazy.
I think these fumes are making us crazy.
The worst way to die. To be left alone in some frozen, godforsaken, abandoned town.
We're lost here, lost souls of the Arctic people.
The Arctic people of Octoland. What's the town that... No, the town that we've stayed in most of the time we've been here.
Greenland.
No, I'm looking for the specific name where we have stayed for many evenings and eaten many meals and met many nice people.
Arctic land.
Marvel at the boy who won't learn anything from the remote places he goes to. Isn't that shocking? Isn't that horrible? Good night.
Stay in school.
We are getting out of here today. Weather looks good. Bags are packed. We're gonna make it.
This is the big hike home.
That's the positive thinking that's gonna get us through.
Hopefully we'll be back safe in the town. I still don't know the name of it. What is this guy? Demodormus?
Bedukadurmeet. We just gotten to the edge of town. The first time you see it and you kind of think, you know, what is this dilapidated old town, this abandoned town? It's ugly, frozen, and now looking at it as the place that gave us shelter and helped us survive the last 3 days is a lot more inviting than what lies ahead of us. That looks like an oasis compared to this.
Obstacle, I made it. Whew. These spirits are up. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. Everybody sing. I'm singing. I'm singing.
No, higher. Yeah, that's got it.
You go low. Okay. Andrew's got mids, and I got tweeters.
So we're all speakers. I'm singing.
I'm singing in the cold. In the cold. I'm walking. I'm walking. We've been hiking for about 3.5 hours now. We're officially out of water.
We knew this morning that we were gonna have to hike further, and what we did on the way in, the conditions are such that, you know, the vehicles from town can't get as far out as they did when we got dropped off when we started this trip.
This shit we're walking through right now is so hard. It just burns away your legs.
This is a bit tougher going. I find if you get frustrated and mad at what you're doing, then you're gonna burn up your energy really fast. Justin has decided to walk down towards the coast in hopes of finding some easier ground to walk on. I'm keeping him within sight. I'm sure he's gonna keep me within sight. Justin's just about maybe 100 meters this way. He's having a rest as well. It's nice and calm here too. There's no wind. It's really, really quiet. Really beautiful surrounding.
Every step is more miserable. It's so thirsty. So thirsty. We should make water. Mother's love. Sees Oh, maybe. Not even a drop.
I think we've got probably 3 hours left of daylight.
They expected us yesterday. They probably went all the way out there.
We don't know how far they can make it out of town. We know that they'll be coming to look for us. Want to. Maybe we have to admit defeat and say, you know what? This was too much for us.
Singing! Scott, start it off.
Save us.
Save us. Save us. That was beautiful. That was nice. I like it when we sing now. We should do this more often.
Yeah, it's keeping us in a positive mood.
Teamwork.
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 I'm too cold to sing.
Never too cold to sing.
Let's shh.
Is that a truck?
Shut up, shut up.
That's a sled. It's sledded.
Where's the flare?
I need extra hands. Quick, Scott. Green's fine. Over here!
He's coming.
There we go.
I didn't even have to unpack the tent.
I can almost feel my toes again.
Hello!
Hello? Hello.
What are you doing here? Nice to see you. Oh man. Did you see our flares?
What?
Did you see the flares? Yeah. Okay, great.
Hello. The hike from Cape Hope was a bigger adventure than we bargained for.
That was cold at its coldest. That was miserable. That was rewarding. And it was everything we kind of wanted and a little bit more.
We've got a bunch of things that we borrowed from Gary we're just dropping off.
Okay, we've got a bit of an award ceremony here. You have no idea what this is, do you?
No.
Absolutely no idea what's
More dog food.
More dog food. No, it's not more dog food. But you know, I picked these shells up for you, and I made these for you.
Oh, nice.
There you go, Andre.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
I admire you for what you've done as well. For going out this time of year, it's not easy. So I take my hat off. I do.
And that's a big big thing. I really appreciate that.
It was a good team building thing, and I think every once in a while we need that, you know, to work together.
There's a lot of mental game things that you've taught us how to just sort of push through and get past that apply not just out there, but like for a lot of the stuff that we do.
That's the thing. You're going to go back out maybe another time, and you'll know that you've gone out with